All right. What is up, guys? Happy Thanksgiving. I am just giving a few moments to get people to join. Are you feeling anxious about going?
And your legs?
Yeah.
No, I'm actually kind of excited.
I am a little bit anxious actually
Why?
because of the feeling in my hip and my lower back, but hopefully it will go well. Well, again, now it's like really high again. It's very high. I feel like the shortest person ever.
Oh,
That's good. Yeah, I
Are
think
you
so.
sitting down even?
Yes, I'm even sitting down because I want to be able to catch up with everyone. Hola, I see
Or like
España. Where else? Hungary. And happy Thanksgiving to you guys too. Hi, Canada. I see that you guys are here too.
Okay.
Norway. I cannot believe I haven't told you guys. I am going to fly back to Europe in a very, very short time. It's only 8 more days. Is it 8? Ish. Oh my God. I am so excited. I am so excited. So, Iceland, Norway, Sweden, and then I'm going to be home for Sweden for Christmas and I'm super excited. Anyways, yeah. Poland is here too. Thank you for being so muscular. Thank you. I thank you for that input. Actually, happy Thanksgiving. And today I wanted to jump on and talk about something that I see my clients ask a lot during this time of the year. And is a very common question also in my DMs. So I thought, why not jump on a live and we can discuss it together. Um, because during Thanksgiving, especially in the US, because that's where it's celebrated. Or let's talk about Christmas, because most people do celebrate Christmas or a big New Year's Eve in some way or form. Um, so, yeah, holidays. It is that time where people feel like they have to give up everything, fitness and nutrition, and kind of feel like they are failing their entire process due to that one singular or those 2 to 3 days where you're eating a little bit more and eating different than what you have done. And here's what I simply want to say: your year has as many years, has as many days as I have. And when we think about it, even if you do take a few days off during the holidays to enjoy your life as you normally do with your friends and family, the ones that's not maybe so invested in training and nutrition, it doesn't ruin your results. Will you gain some water retention from eating more food? Yes, you will. But as soon as you go back to being exactly according to your plan and you keep working out and you do all of that, you will not increase body fat and deteriorate everything that you have been working so hard for this past year. So you have to understand, as much as one workout will not make you fit, one dinner with your family will not increase your body fat. It just doesn't work like that. So your body doesn't really understand if they get 1 day of extra. What it understands is when you do something multiple times over and over and over and over again. So if you actually do stay on your plan, those results will accumulate. But if you always say that, oh, well, 1 day here and there doesn't really matter for my end results, then yeah, you will actually see some issues coming along. So whatever you choose to do most frequently is what your body will show upon. So with that being said, yes, happy Thanksgiving. It is Thanksgiving. Be thankful for the life you're living and decide what you want today. Do you want to indulge a little bit in that mashed potato, the mac and cheese, in the cornbread, whatever it is that you really long for, the pecan pie? Take a slice, enjoy it, but don't go into a dinner and say, like, hey, I'm not going to eat anything else than my Tupperware. And then go against that. So you decide before you go, am I going to bring my meals because I have a big day tomorrow and I need to operate maximally, or should I just enjoy the dinner with my family and friends? Because at the end of the day, it's just food, but you choose what kind of food that fuels your system the best. And sometimes that is the pecan pie, and sometimes that is the chicken and rice and broccoli or whatever you eat on your daily nutrition plan. So that is my 2 cents about it, which means go out and enjoy yourself. But enjoy yourself doesn't mean that you overindulge. Is enjoy yourself is to do what you feel is right in that specific day. So maybe last year you overindulged. Maybe this year you don't want to do that, so you don't. But point being, make a decision, stick to it, and don't overthink it. That's it. That is how you live a balanced and happy life. So I hope that makes sense. I make my own gravy with bone beef broth. That sounds so good. That is amazing. Oh, thank you. That's a really nice comment, AJSDQ. I appreciate that. Um, Oreos in milk or water? Ha, good question. I would say Oreos just as is. I don't need to dip any cookies. I like the cookie as it is. I like texture. Like I'm a big texture person. So I don't want to dip a cookie in something that is liquidy because that means it's gonna be
Soft.
soggy. So I don't like soggy cookies. I just don't. How about yourself? Milk or water? Um, Let me see. Um, yeah, where's the food? Yeah, no food right now because we are getting ready to hit the gym. And that's also one of my tips that you guys could think about. Because one other question that I get a lot is, okay, but I do feel a little bit too tired when I work out. What can I do to change that? My first question is, how do you plan your food around your meals? And many people eat and then they have to go. Um, and here's the thing, when you eat food, when you digest the food, it actually is in your stomach for quite some time, which means also your biggest blood flow will be in your stomach. And that is not what you want when you're going to work out, because when you work out, you want to have the best, like, oxygen flow into your muscles to be able to actually exert the energy of that workout. And also, what type of food you eat before a workout does really matter a lot too. So, I just had, not just, but 2 hours ago, 1.5 hours ago, we had breakfast. And today's breakfast was chicken breast, no, actually ground turkey, sorry.
Turkey patty.
Ground turkey patty,
99.1.
99.1 in fat levels, and egg whites and cream of rice. So that is what I had for breakfast because I'm loading myself up to do a really good leg workout. And that is the thing. You want to have lean protein and carbs before a workout if you want to have a great muscle building sensation going on. So, in my opinion, that's also where I can tie in one of the Black Friday deals, guys, because Elevate has a great Black Friday deal, and you can see it in the top of my description. I have a page called idabergfot.com where I have all the links placed in one place for you guys so that you can find it. But
Look at this flavor.
look at that. And it simply is just carbs. It's just carbs, pure carbs, and it's so easy for your stomach to digest. And it just really delivers all that nutrients and protein to your cells. So I pair that with the lean protein. And if I'm really in a hurry, I'm going to take a protein shake. But I do prefer chewing, so I like to chew my food. But either way, it works really great. What's up, Mike? From Toronto. And actually, Elevate is a Canadian company. They do sell both in Canada and in the US. Great company, lovely people, and they have so many great flavors. So I highly recommend you guys trying out Elevate Creamy Rice because they have now 20% off for Black Friday. But if you use my code IDA, you will get 25% off. So it's a perfect time to actually try to even see, like, is this what I like or not? But I can promise you, it's a really good thing. If you do like kind of like oatmeal,
Oh, it's way better than milk milk.
yeah, but that's what I'm
Yeah.
coming to. Like, people ask me, what is it like? And I would say if you've ever had like cream of wheat, or cream of rice is what it is. But what else is it called? Any like porridge kind of texture, but this is like very smooth and the flavors are a lot. Um, so TJ Torres asked, what do you recommend to eat before going for a run? And here again, it's all about the meal timing, because also when you run, you will probably get a very easy time to create that, the cramp that you get in your stomach if you're having too much in your system. So I would definitely say that cream of rice would be a great option, as well as a light protein. So it's the same thing that I would say. So anything that is light on your stomach, and wait at least 30 no 45 minutes, at least 45 minutes before you go, even 45 to 90 minutes, I would say. So right before you start to get hungry again, but enough time to let it settle and actually let your body do the work. So that's what I would say.
Stop, baby.
Oh, I thought this was Eva Longoria. Oh my God, what a really big, that is really nice. Thank you. What a compliment. Do you know who that is?
She's pretty, yeah.
She's really pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, I would take that as a huge compliment. Thank you.
Shot on that.
A shot on that. Based on what you said about blood flows, simple sugar be best for pre-workout meal. It's a matter of blood flow to. So yeah, I mean sugar. I yes, carbs. All the carbs will practically become sugar because it is glucose. But I would not necessarily say like refined sugar. I know a lot of people that do like a croissant before a workout,
Or Rice Krispie or whatever.
or a Rice Krispie. Yeah, so like
Just like 5 minutes before.
yeah, so like if you're going into a workout and you maybe had a meal 2 hours prior, and you start to feel like you're not in your optimal level of energy, you can absolutely have like a couple of gummy bears or Rice Krispie or something like that that is highly
Not called
sugary.
raisins.
Raisins, oh yeah, that is a good one, like a banana. So, but it's all depending on you, how you work well with sugars. In my opinion, I have never actually needed like any candy before a workout, because it also depends on how your intensity level is during your workouts. So this is all going to be depending on each and every person. So it's not one size fits all, but primarily what you want to be concerned about is when you actually do eat your meal prior to your workout. But protein and carbs is going to be the best thing, and not like a heavy breakfast or a heavy lunch, such as a lot of fat in it, like bacon and stuff like that. Um, Let me see. Um, how many years I have been working out? I started working out properly with weights when I was 13 years old, and I am now 35. So, yeah, 22 plus years in. So that's really fun. Um, Let me see. But yeah, so today I wanted to jump on and see if you guys need any tips and tricks for the holiday season, and also remind you about the Black Friday deals that's actually currently going live. And now I'm going to blend my pre-workout because we're getting ready.
What are you doing? Same as yesterday?
I'm doing same as yesterday because it was fire. So what I do, I blend Alpha Surge for pump, and this is,
Oh my God.
it's so
Did you
good.
feel the lats yesterday?
Oh, so yeah, we did a really.
Insane how much pump you
I
get.
know. But do you remember how good my quads looked like
Yeah.
last week?
I know.
That was ridiculous. But today it is hamstring and glutes, and I want to have some booty pump because my shorts are getting a little bit too big. Your girl has been losing pounds, so I need to now create that voluminous butt so it keeps up, because they're getting.
Yeah, add to the booty.
Add to the booty. Away we go. And then I'm doing Megawatt as well. This is my favorite stim pre-workout, which means it has caffeine, but what it doesn't do, it has, oh, thank you so much for that. Are you a New Zealander or a kangaroo? I am a kangaroo today for 199. Thank you for that. We're
You're actually a cheetah today.
yeah, he's a cheetah. I wouldn't say a kangaroo, but I would say a cheetah. And dope. And both of these are from the same brand, and it's the brand that I've been working with for 6 years plus. So highly recommend. Oh, I need to turn on the ice.
I know it was almost out.
Oh my gosh. Guys, can I tell you something? I want to tell you a really nice thing. When we were back home in Sweden for Christmas, I'm also going to host a really nice, small, cute event for my Swedish members of the IBFit community. It's going to be a great
Oh, I
event.
can't wait.
I am so excited, and I'm just like right now working on putting all the pieces together because I'm in the US and I'm planning an event in Sweden, which means there's a lot of things to kind of collect and it's not as easy as one want to do, but it's going to be nice. Um, a question here is how did you get all these muscles and abs? How? um, so not only have I been training for 22 years, um, oh yes, I'm a Viking. Heck yeah, thank you for that 199. I appreciate it. But yeah, so I've been training for 22 years and muscles accumulate after time. And it really is helpful when a person also is educated in what they do, which I also have been for the past 17 years. So I have been coaching people for 17 years, which means I've also made sure to coach myself. I make sure to always have a good strategy in place because here's the thing: you might go and work out on a regular basis. Maybe you even go 5 days a week and you even try to eat high protein, but you don't see results the way that you think that you should. Well, most often the issue lies in the fact that people don't have a strategy. They just kind of like, oh, I saw one workout on an Instagram page. I'm going to try that. And then the next week they see another one and they try that. So they don't necessarily stick to a regimen that can actually help out. um, it's very, very cool to see that when someone, and I can take my clients as one example, when they come to me and they feel like I've been doing the same things for 2 years, nothing has changed. And then they try the methods that I give them, and they actually stick to a regimen and we do continuous progress over time, and 3 to 4 months later they have muscles they never seen before. And that is exactly what I mean is very important, that you have to have a structure. I'm wondering though, do you coaches online, do you have own coaches? So actually people that is in this space, this industry, most of us do have coaches themselves. And this is because we are never ever first and foremost fully taught. Like we can always learn more, but we can also absolutely 100% need accountability. And accountability is that one other thing that most people fail at, that they don't feel like they have anyone that really cares about the results. And sometimes your own results are not as important as soothing that sweet tooth or relaxing that extra evening instead of going out and having a good workout, if that makes sense. So yeah, I mean, coaches do have coaches too. um my favorite exercise of all time, holy crap, that is a
Question.
ooh, you got me on that one. I mean, I think I need to.
You're probably gonna say rack pulls because you never do them though.
I know. I will say this. It's a split between deadlifts and barbell squats.
You never do deadlifts.
No, I know I don't. I'm just saying what really ticks my box. And the reason why I don't do them is because you don't do them.
Yeah.
um, but honestly, like anything barbell makes me feel so empowered, and I don't know. I really love barbell work. Rarely do I do them anymore, but my entire first 10 years of training was a lot of barbell work. So that is why. Uh, um, I have never done like a full kettlebell flow. No. Um, have I tried some? Yes, but it hasn't really excited me. And here's what I want to say with that. I know that most people, and not most people, but some people do not like training the way that I train, and some people like another type of training, or I don't like the way they train. But the truth of the matter is, you need to find what kind of training that you like, and that is what's going to be the greatest fit for you. And sometimes, maybe 2 years in, you will want to try something new out, or find yourself back to what you did prior to that new thing. So the whole idea with that is that you are changing, you are evolving, and you will always keep evolving. I am quite shocked that I've been staying so long in like the bodybuilding exercise structure, um, or that I always keep falling back to it. But I think that's just because it's so empowering for me. And I like the tempo because the tempo is so interchangeable. So um, have a nice afternoon, John, in Norway. Thanks for joining a little bit. My weight and height, I am 161.5, so like 5'4", 162 centimeters, 5'4", and I weigh roughly 135 to 137 pounds, roughly something around there. Mm, uh, Thank you, Andrew. That's a really nice comment. I appreciate you. So, what is my thought on creatine? I appreciate creatine, and I think that most people should be using it. It is the most studied supplement. And even recently, I don't know if you guys have seen that, but more and more studies are coming out showing how important creatine is for our brains. So, even if you are not necessarily a gym goer, you don't want to like create muscle mass and stuff like that, but you do live an active lifestyle and you want to have your cognitive function on point, then I would say definitely go for creatine. And right now, the First Form supplement company that I'm working with, they have a really nice bundle service going on whenever you purchase things from their website. So depending on the value that you buy, you will get nice giveaways with that. So the creatine of First Form is really great. So I would highly recommend you to check out the link in my top. So that like in the, what is it called? On my profile. The link on my profile. In there you will have the direct link to First Form. So yeah, that is the brand that I'm recommending for the creatine, Cloud Dixon. So go into the to my page, look at the idabergfot.com. You will see the supplement that I am recommending. And right now, when you purchase there, you'll get, and also if you do get a bundle, you will automatically be part of a raffle that I will make as soon as Black Friday is over, so that you guys can win even more. So this is the one that I'm using. Highly recommend. Let me see. Mm, yes, absolutely. Creatine, regardless if you're on a cut or a surplus or maintenance, creatine every day. That's what I'm going for. Um, Let me see. Mm. Sweet last names make wanna go fall on ice. Face one. I don't know.
His last name?
Yeah, like
Andersson, Eriksson, Johansson, Pettersson.
yeah, we have strange last names. I know that. But thank you for the 199 unknown. I appreciate you. Um, um, so what do you use or have done to make your face youthful? Thank you so much for saying that. I'm actually 35. Yeah. Many people think that I'm in my 20s. Some people think I'm older, but um, it's really nice of you guys to say that. But when you're actually hydrating enough, when you are focusing on your sleep, when you are working out, your skin complexity will feel better because you're also at that same time choosing to eat wholesome, pure food. And instead of then focusing on eating processed foods, sugars, and highly fat foods that can keep your skin very, very, what do you call, blocked and not glowing. But I also do. I never did this before, but I have done a few facials, which I appreciate. It's very relaxing and it's nice, and it gives you this little nice glow, as well as collagen. Collagen for me is really, really important to include into my diet because it will protect my joints and ligaments. But what it also does is that it gives you strong nails, it gives you nice hair, and it gives you a better complexity in your skin. So I actually do use the collagen by First Form as well. And that is also one of the things that you can buy to stack up to those bundle giveaways that you can get. So collagen is something that we already have in our bodies, but this is additional. And this one in particular are including something called Dermabol that is really helpful for the skin. And actually, they just now also for Black Friday did launch um, the peppermint bark. That was the word I was looking for. Yeah, so the collagen peppermint bark, it's great to have like as a hot chocolate kind of thing, or in your coffee, or just drink as is, especially if you like the pepperminty vibe. They also have different flavors. It is also linked on that site. So you will find it easily. Um, what else? Mm, thank you so much, Taiga, for the two AUDs. This is a glass straw, actually. Yeah, glass straw.
See, then us. Then I'll.
Huh.
Okay.
Amino acids, tablets, or powder. I wouldn't say that I consume amino acids, to be honest, because my protein shake does have them inside of it. The In my opinion, amino acids, it can be a great product, especially if you feel like that can give you a nice pick me up. Um, but if so, I would say why not enjoy it as a drink and actually drink it right away, just like you're drinking a pre workout. So have amino acids, especially if you train on an empty stomach. That could be a good idea. Um, Let me see. So Emmett Smith, I have never tried rice, so I cannot tell you, and I wouldn't know if it does burn belly fat. I'm sorry, I will look that up later on. Um, Let me see. Um, oh yeah, I saw someone talking about red light therapy. That is actually great for your skin and actually for your entire like cell rejuvenation. So I'm looking into getting one of those. Um, so Jad Punkt Major says, when you're like 50 years old, where do those muscles go if you stop training? So here's the thing. First and foremost, I have hopes that I will always work out in some way or form. Um, but muscles, even like when they start to shrink down, hopefully slowly and safe, like you just like gradually decrease your muscle mass and it will just go away. But hopefully, we will keep as much muscle mass as possible because muscles are the organ for longevity. The human body needs lean muscle mass tissue, so it's very important to keep active. And I'm also like 50 is really young, so I wouldn't say that I want to quit. Um, Yes, you can drink coffee along with your creatine. You can even have creatine in your coffee, as long as it is not too hot. Um, well, welcome in. I see that some people just joined in on the live stream just by being online themselves. I really appreciate that. And I really hope that you guys like what we're talking about. Um, how have you come to work out? Um, I realized early on that I was quite strong. As a teenage, like a very early teenager, I realized that I was very, like, I had no issues in lifting things, and I helped my dad renovating our house and stuff like that. And after that, I was, even before that, when I was like 8 or 9 years old, I was really into strongman. Like I was so fascinating about like the world's strongest man, and I always watched that and followed it on news and stuff. Um, so that has always been a passion of mine. So I just got hooked in a very early age. So for me, training is not something that I even have to second think about. It's just naturally happening every day. It's just like what I love doing. I even prefer that than brushing my teeth, to be honest. But I do that too, I promise. Do you ever work out at a circuit? So actually, I have never tried F45. I have tried Barry's boot camp a couple of times. And Orange Theory, I've also tried, but I haven't tried F45. But I know what it is. But I don't do that. No. If I do want to do like a circuit style, which I did just 3 days ago, um, I kind of mix together things that I really enjoy doing, and then I do them on my own. Uh, yeah, actually, Brian, dental hygiene is one of the most important things that we have as human beings, because what when we consume foods, that's where the first, like if we're full of bacteria, that bacteria is going to come to our gut, and that's when right away we will have an issue with digestive issues. We will have issues progressing with the things that we want, and we will have low immunity. So yes, I 100% agree, dental hygiene is really important. um and Arjun asked, how can I build up muscle without a gym? No one really needs a gym to create muscle mass. You can create your own resistance tools, such as like the rubber bands. You can fill a backpack with water bottles that we did during the COVID pandemic. There's so many ways. So bottom line, first start with body weight. When you start to find body weight and tempo shifts to be too light for you, that is when you need to add on extra weight, which can be whatever weight you can actually get around to finding. So that is what is important. um let's see. um So Alisa asks how many times per week I do train and how long my sessions are. And before I move into that, I want to tell you guys that what I do is not necessarily what you should do. That is the single most important reason why I don't share how many calories I'm eating, why how many macros I'm eating, because it's so individual. And just because it's working for me doesn't mean that it will work for someone else. But point aside, uh, I train roughly 5 days a week. Some weeks I do six. Some weeks I do four, but on an average I do 5 workouts per week, and my sessions are everything between 60 to 120 minutes, as well as I also do get my steps in both morning and night. So I am making sure to keep active because I have a very sedentary job. And with that being said, I also want to remind you guys that I only have a few more days left on my own Black Friday for the coaching. So my coaching is now at $147 for 3 months. So it is the best price we've had in a hot minute. And the best part is that if you join and bring your friend, you both get discounted even further. So you will even get a total of 50% off of signing up for my coaching, which is also linked in my top corner. It's ibfitcoaching.com, and I cannot wait to see you on board. And yes, this is not a program that you sign up to that is going to be the same for everyone. I do build your program on my own for you. So when you guys sign up, I need you to do all the information that I'm asking for, including uploading that photo so that I can see who you are and get the measurements done. And then you can really get a head start into next year, because what we do now is what matters next year. So I really cannot wait to see you guys on ibefitcoaching.com. And when you have uh, started your subscription on that website, you will then get access to downloading the app that we have. So it's a great app and it's a great community, and we're people from all over the world. We literally have all the continents and islands I didn't even know existed. So I cannot wait to have you on board. 147 for 3 months, and you are locked into that price for the remainder, for as long as you are active on there. So it will not be an increase in the price whenever that 147 is gone. So it's a great time to join, right?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Are you ready for legs?
I'm ready for legs. Legs.
Yeah, beer gullet.
Yeah, I'm sipping.
I'm
I know,
sipping,
I'm
bro.
sipping.
Glutes and hamstring.
So I'll actually answer one more question. What's your next goal? More muscle or keep weight? So actually, this past year has been a year of me trying to actually reduce body fat and lose some upper body size. So
How's it
next
going
year,
for that? Yeah.
not so well in well, actually, the body fat loss, yes.
Oh yeah, but your upper body.
My upper body is so that's actually something that can get me to think about the comment of what happens when you stop training. If you have been lifting weights for a very long time and that you have a lot of muscle mass, it will take a long ass time to get rid of those muscles. But I am trying to tweak my program even further, and I might even ask someone to make it for me, because I obviously cannot even keep my own promises to myself. I am trying to just do like one upper body session per week, but I fail every week and it ended up being two or three. Uh, I do like it too much. So, bottom line, my goal is to keep on changing my physique at the same time as I just want to love what I do. And I do love training the way I do. So for as long as I love training the way I do, that kind of had to be it. So if I do feel like, this is not what I like doing anymore, then probably I will change and my body will change with that. But right now, what I love is the way that I train right now. Yes, Elisa, the app does have a nutritional log. It has um, first and foremost, I build your meal plans so that it suits you. And in the meal plan, you will have the full rundown of the calories and the macros that is attended to you. And also, now we do have a food diary log where you can actually track exactly what you eat. You can even just simply type it in, like, hey, I'm having a 150 ounce, no, 150 grams chicken breast, 200 grams of potato, 2 tablespoons of ketchup. What is that? And then you can add that into the app and get a super neat calculation for that. So you can really create your own meals, even if you do see that there's a few recipes that you would like, but you also really love your own food, then the app can help you to tweak your current intake into whatever is suitable according to my recommendations for you. So yeah, it's actually really, really cool. We love the IBFit community, and it's growing by the day. So I cannot wait to see you guys in there. But with that being said, now it's time for legs.
Oh, they gotta check out the video you posted.
Oh yeah, so I also just did upload on YouTube a long form content video with me and Lauralee Chapados. The Miss Olympia bikini. So if you want to get more knowledge about how you build your lower half, you most definitely should go in and watch it, because we drop so many good educational pieces for free. And all you need to do is subscribe, like, oh, and share the video. That's very a small ask from my point of view. And I really um cannot wait to see you guys. And I do have to run off, but cannot wait to see you guys again. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. And as I said in the beginning, the way that you can get a balanced and not anxious Thanksgiving is if you decide what it is that you want for you. So if you want to bring your own food and stick to your meal plan, do that. No one has to bother you about that. But if you do want to enjoy your Thanksgiving with the turkey and the gravy and all of that with your family, you do that. But don't give your shit for either of those decisions. Just stick to the decision. All right. So have an amazing Thanksgiving, and I cannot wait to see you soon again. Bye, guys.